Welcome back guys, and now that the Halloween month is finally over and done with, I can get back to spending that $1 billion. Since the last episode was just before Halloween started, let's do a quick recap. So I started off the first episode with just over $1 billion on my main character. I bought everything I could on that character, including all the clothes, upgrading to the most expensive businesses, and even buying all the Pegasus vehicles for that character. When I finished, I was still left with 777 million. So I switched over to my second character and let her loose with the bank account. And we got down to where we are right now with 570 million left to spend. Now, if you do want to see exactly where I spent that money, I'll leave a link to the playlist down below and you can watch those videos after this one. For now though, let's get on with the big spend, and I realised after the last video I had actually missed some business upgrades, so I'm going to start there before getting to the vehicles. So jumping onto the computer, we are going to the Arena website, which I totally overlooked the last time, and let's buy a nice new workshop. Once again buying the most expensive upgrades along with the 3 mechanics, and there it is. $4.3 million for the Arena. And so with the Arena now purchased, I think it's about time I increase my garage space. So let's jump on the computer once again and get some more property purchased. Starting off with the 50 car garage. Now design and colour scheme doesn't increase the cost right now, however I will go and change the individual floor level colours once we head down there. But right now we do still need to get some more expensive garage spaces purchased, so I'll go ahead and buy some apartments with those all important 10 car garages. Now I do have some free properties with smaller garages that I can swap out for the new apartments, for which is going to cost me more, but it does give me more garage space. Also, I'm not really sure what I did here, but I moved away from the Eclipse Towers after buying 3 apartments in there, and I started buying some houses up in the Vinewood Hills. But with the 10 apartment space filled, I have just spent under 10 million on those apartments themselves. So I think I'll head over to the 50 car garage and upgrade each of the 5 floors individually. When you first buy the garage, you can choose one style and one colour, which will go throughout each level, but you can in fact redesign each floor individually, at a cost of course, and that's what I've done here, which cost me just over $300,000. Now very quickly though, whilst it popped into my head before I go buy some vehicles, I'll just check my Cassette Cat and see if I have the Avisa mini sub before I forget it again. And nope. So I'll just get that while I remember, and just like that, there goes another $1.5 million. Okay, back to the job in hand, and let's start filling these garages. I'll start off filling the sort of specialist garages first before hitting the normal car garages. And first up is the biker garage. I have 9 spaces available in there, as I do already have 1 bike in there already. So jumping into Legendary Motorsports, I'll go ahead and buy the 8 most expensive bikes in there. The Western Power Surge is the bike I already own, so I won't buy that one again, and I'm only getting 8 bikes in here, as there is an expensive bike elsewhere that I do want to buy. So just like that, there goes another $12 million on bikes from Legendary. And as for the final bike, I'll head into Warstock, and can anyone guess what I'm buying? Yep, you guessed it, the Mark 1 Oppressor. And I'll just have to take the buy it now price of $2.75 million. Wow, that's before upgrades. Okay, let's just head down to the biker garage and make sure all those spaces are now filled. I won't upgrade them just yet, but I'll show them again later in the video, fully customised and upgraded. But for now, we have some more special vehicles to buy, and they're not going to be cheap. So let's head over to the next specialist garage, which will be the facility. Heading inside the facility, you can see it's totally empty, apart from the Avenger that I got in the previous episode, so I think I should get it filled. Starting off with the preset spaces, I'll go ahead and buy the Thruster, Chernobyl, RCV and the Kinjali, which have their own spaces in the facility before I buy the other vehicles. As for those other 7 vehicles, I've gone with weaponized vehicles, but I'm only buying 6 of them, as I will transfer my Deluxo to this garage. And just like that, there goes another $28.7 million, and again that's before customization and upgrades. And as you can see, we have $510 million left now, having spent nearly $60 million so far in this episode. Not going to stop there, however. I think I'll go ahead and get these vehicles and the bikes upgraded before heading to the next specialist vehicle. So just like that, I have fully upgraded and customised the facility vehicles, and I have spent around $8 million just upgrading these vehicles alone. Let me know in the comments what you think about my customisation choices and whether or not you'd have done anything differently. Heading down to the bikes once again, and you can see that I have fully customised and upgraded all 9 bikes that I bought earlier, which has cost me another $6 million, which does mean that in total so far I have spent over $500 million, so just over halfway there. But I'm not going to stop there, as I do have a few more dollars to spend this episode, so let's jump over to what will be my next specialist garage. Now, I know it is just an ordinary apartment garage, but this will become my cop car garage, and so let's jump in once again to Warstock and see what I can pick up. Oh crap, I forgot you need to do certain jobs and missions to unlock these, which I don't think I've done before in this character. So okay, I'll need to do the slush fund mission, which will unlock a few of these. Photograph 1 animal from the list, complete the scope out in mission row on the gangbanger robbery, and survive a 3-star wanted level. Can't believe I haven't done that on this character before, but there you go. Okay, let's get the easy one out the way first and go photograph an animal. Well, that was easy. Next up, I'll go do the gangbanger mission, and of course that means meeting the man himself.
But Yusuf Amir in the house! You should check out the computer stuff. It's all set up for you. Super sweet, bro.
Unfortunately, it was at this point I realised the gangbanger mission wasn't actually available this week I recorded, so I'll come back to this one next time. Next up was meeting Vincent and completing the slush fund mission.
Quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other.
And with that one completed, that just left me surviving a 3-star wanted level for 5 minutes. Fairly easy getting the 3 stars and eventually surviving for those 5 minutes. Now, at this point in the recording, Halloween had just started, so I thought before I forget, I would head to the mask store and buy those masks that were only available during Halloween. But with that done, we can get on with the more important purchases and those police vehicles. So back in the garage, I'll jump onto Warstock and get them purchased. Now again, I can't buy the Stanier LE Cruiser just yet because of the gangbanger robbery, but I will come back to that in the next one. But just like that, 8 vehicles purchased and another $36.7 million gone. And just like that, I have also upgraded and customised them all, costing me another $3.5 million. So in total, that will be $40 million spent on those 8 police vehicles with 1 left to buy. again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of my customization choices. Now, unfortunately, I did lose the final piece of footage that I had for this episode. Not sure what happened to it, but I can't find it anywhere. So let me take you up to the final specialist garage and just show you what I purchased. And it's not so much of a garage and more of a hangar. I didn't have any aircraft prior to buying any of these, so let's take a look at the purchases and how I upgraded and customised them. So I have the 10 aircraft you can see on the hangar floor, but I also have the storage area filled. As for the cost, I spent almost $82 million just buying these vehicles and a further $5.3 million upgrading and customising them. So in total, over the course of this episode, I have just spent over $201 million, which leaves me, as you can see, with a little over $369 million left to spend. And this is where you guys come in. I have a few options for what will probably be the final episode and how to spend the remaining money, but I'm going to take suggestions from you guys on what cars I should buy and how I should customise them. So get your suggestions in down below in the comments and help me spend this remaining money. But there you have it guys, that is it from me for just now. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new here, why not consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.